It is day 10. I'm leaving Fiesch and heading for Andermatt today. Keep watching to see what happens. Hi, I'm Roger. This is Roger Rides for AT. So, as I say, day 10, heading for Andermatt. I have a small challenge of the Furka pass to contend with today. But on the other hand, it is a short or low mileage day. Maybe not short. Catch you later. No, I'm not going that way. Said 21 kilometers to Oberfeld. That's where the climb really starts. My route has me going down that dirt track, somewhere down that way, crossing the river somewhere, steep climb up, then along somehow that direction, or I stick to the main road. I've just seen the dark clouds behind me as well. I think I might stick to the main road and just keep moving. Beautifully quiet. Sound of running water and cowbells. First spots of rain. Forecast is maybe some thunder later. The wind's built up and a few, at the minute, refreshing spots of rain. Temperatures dropped as well. It was about 28, 29 earlier. Feels like it's probably down to 20, possibly even less at the moment by the feel of it. Anyway, left the main road. I'm back on the Rhone cycleway. This is taking me through some a wooded area, which will give me a bit of shelter if the rain gets heavier, as I think it's going to for a little while. But then, looking behind me there, it does seem a little bit brighter again. So I think we've just got a short shower to live with, and then carry on. Had a few spots of rain. Hopefully that's it for a while at least. We'll see how it goes. The route is just so well signposted. Well, you saw it there on the left. A small airfield here. The shower of a few minutes ago has passed over. Looking behind me, it's a bit brighter, which is where it's coming from, and looks a bit less bright ahead, because that's where it's gone. Fingers crossed.
Sì, ma Tony.
Well, I hope the camera can do this justice. So this part of the Rhone cycleway seems to be a mix of paved and hard packed paths. Interesting statues. Little just there. Quite a bit of temperature variation today. 27, 28 degrees not long after I left the hotel. When the shower came and I was in the woods, it dropped to about 15. It's now about 20. It's actually very comfortable. Let me just get my breath back a bit. I've just passed 5,000 feet. Only another 3,000 to go going up. But not only that, it's currently 29 degrees. I somehow doubt that the camera is going to do this justice. I can see the road zigzagging ahead of me. Trying not to look to my right, but what there is of the river, it's fairly narrow now. It's running quite a way down there. I could say I'm trying to be sensible here, keep stopping for a break, get my breath back, but you look at what I'm doing. Is that sensible? No. The sound of thunder. 800 miles, 9 days in sunshine. Get to the Furka Pass, halfway up, get caught in a thunderstorm. Oh well, if this isn't worth a contribution, what is? You may spot the rain jacket. There's a reason for that. The thunderstorm's now past. Not sure how long until the next one, but whilst stopped and waiting for it to blow over, started feeling a bit cold. Yes, me, feeling a bit cold. So, just stuck the rain jacket on for a few minutes. I'll be stopping for a breather at some stage, at which point it will come off. Okay, so the switchbacks I caught sight of earlier, not actually the Furka Pass, that was the Grimsel Pass. Ahead of me, I don't know if you can see, I can only just make it out, is the switchbacks of the Furka Pass. I've still got about 2,000 feet of climbing. Hopefully I'll do that before the next band of rain comes. Here we go. Yes, I know. Not only that, I hate heights. I'm adopting a strategy of one switchback at a time. I'm going to close my eyes in a moment because I can see the way the road hangs out over nothing. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you climb the Furka Pass? One switchback at a time. Over 7,000 feet now. That's just under 1,000 to go. And then downhill into Andermatt. Sun's out again. Temperature's up to 24. It's actually quite comfortable. A little bit of a breeze. Well, I say quite comfortable. I'm riding uphill. But apart from that, it's quite a comfortable temperature. Not sure if you can see the water running over the rocks there. That, I believe, is the Rhone making its way from the glacier just above. I've just got this little switchback, get up to, I think there's a hotel and restaurant or something up there. Time for a break and then the last little climb. Well, no one can say I haven't earned this coffee and cheesecake. I'm at 7,500 feet. Just climbed up most of the Furka Pass. Last 500 or so feet to go. Then I hope it's downhill after that. Hopefully you can see some of the views I've had. You can see the drone flying there. Love to have some of that footage. So those guys there by that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
By the Corvette.
There's a glacier walking there.
There's a glacier just around the corner there. That's the start of the Rhone. I've just come all the way up there. You can see the Rhone running down. Straight ahead is the point where I'd stopped to shelter from the rain. It seems like ages ago now. You can just see a couple of buildings down there in the valley. I was lucky the rain hit when I was there. There's not a lot of shelter otherwise. The road comes up there, a few switchbacks there. I will now be heading to the left of that hotel. I've got about 500 feet to go of climbing, and then I start a bit of a downhill. Now, if the physical effort that's gone into this, making it up here, isn't worth a donation, don't forget, I've ridden the best part of 800 miles to get here, as well as riding up here, and I've still got to get home. Well, I've only gone and done it, haven't I? It's day 10. It's 800 miles to get here, but I'm now at 7,500 feet up the Furka pass, nearly at the summit. It's what I came here to do, and I've done it. Yeah. Looks like there's a lake or something there. I'll look into that later. Actually, that'd be the, is it the Grimmelcy Pass? The top of that, so Grimmelcy Lake, I guess. Or is it just Grimmelcy? I've done it. You can just see the bike in the background there. The Wahoo is showing 7,962 feet. I've come from that way, see the mountains. Come from the bottom. I'm now heading that way. Did I mention I don't like heights? I'm going down there. I'm gonna have to rewatch Goldfinger when I get home. Long time since I saw it. It'll bring back memories of this section. Still a bit nervous of the descent when I get bits like this coming up, but a lot happier than higher up when it was a bit buffety as well. I would hazard a guess that this is quite a challenging golf course. River running down the bottom there. So this is the town of Real, however it's pronounced. Real. Two and a half miles to the hotel. So I'm into the last mile and a half of today's ride. This is day 10. I set out to ride up the Furka pass. I've done that today. Just got to get home again now. Rest day tomorrow. Maybe, let's rephrase that. A free day tomorrow. Because I've got 2 nights in the hotel. But today, absolutely stunning, amazing. Okay, a little bit of a thunderstorm at one stage, but the timing worked out okay in that I was able to find a bit of shelter and let it pass. I have to admit to being a bit emotional, which isn't me, at the top, or nearly at the top of the Furka Pass. It was amazing to see all the scenery and everything. Even now, look at this. But absolutely fantastic. What next? Well, get home. Thanks for watching. Today's mileage, pretty low. 36, 37 is going to end up at. Currently it's an altitude of about 5,000 feet. Peaked at 8,000. Have climbed about 5,000 today, so climbing per mile, pretty intensive. Total climbing, did more a couple of days ago, but it's not about that. What it is about, personally, is the achievement, the effort I've put into this, the physical effort. And just remember, I'm dedicating this ride to Action for AT, fundraising for it. Please give your support. Right, I'm going to switch off. Almost there. Au revoir. No, I'm not in the French speaking bit, am I? Goodbye. Thank you very much.